So you've got Lucy Me. No. Guys, you put me up. Right. So
Lucy Me.
Ah,
you go.
God's sake. Right.
Hi everyone, we are deep in the heart of winter here and we are fucking over it. It's felt like every day this year so far has been a Monday.
So today we thought we'd bring you a bit of a change from our normal programming and just have a bit of a chat about what 2024 is going to bring us in terms of movies.
After all, you're listening to the Lads Film Thing, the podcast where four best friends get together and talk shit about films.
So you've got Lucy, Abby, Dan, and Sam, and we all love films. We tend to like similar things, but we all have somewhat of a niche area that we like more than others.
Luce, shall we start with you because you're the L from Lads? What's your thing and what film are you most looking forward to in 2024?
My thing is the adorable movies, the
Correct.
romances, the friendships, the romances. So I've gone for Lord of the Rings, the War of Rohirrim. Essentially, I know nothing about this movie, and I gave it a quick Google, and I still know nothing. Apart from it has Eowyn in it. Miranda, you know her?
Yes.
Miranda.
Yeah, she narrates it. She's not her character. I think she just tells like bookends it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was
The
she
tall
great?
woman.
It's all about Rohan, like back in the early era.
Yeah,
So
but
she
good.
narrates the story of like the
Okay.
forefathers, I think.
yeah, but she's great, isn't she? So she's Eowyn in like The Lord of the Rings, but she's also Zelda in
She
the new
is.
Sabrina.
Yeah, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
So I love her. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. I'm hoping like the Lord of the Rings movies and the Hobbit. There's so much friendship involved. There's so much like people saving each other, coming to each other's rescue, and I just love that all throughout. So I'm hoping
Yeah,
there's
a
going to
good
be more of
fellowship.
that stuff.
It surprises me because one of your favourite of all time cinematic romances and friendships is Venom. Is
Yeah,
Eddie Brock and
Yeah.
Venom, and the third one comes out in November.
yeah, that's my
When I
that.
were talking and we were like, that is going to be Lucy. That's going to be her film.
Yeah, no, and that is if I had to choose any superpower from any superhero movie, it would be that one.
Yeah,
Because you just have your best friend with you forever, and then you just team up and you just I don't know, go and fight battles. And
I remember when we watched it, and you said it was the most adorable film you've ever watched.
it was, it remains. But I don't think anything can beat Lord of the Rings. It's my all-time favorite. So I'm looking forward to Venom 3, but Lord of the Rings is up there.
Also, the Rohan were always my favourite peoples. Horse peoples.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not centaurs, but like
No.
Yeah. So that's it. It's gonna be good.
excellent.
Awesome.
Nice. Abby, how about you?
Do that again.
All right. Oh, thanks, Liz. Okay, Abby, how about you?
Thank you. That was far better.
Thank you.
So my thing, I don't want to say adorableness after Lisa's just said adorableness. Just typecast us as like women who love adorable things. But I love kids' films is probably a big one. And also kids' films that
So
really
you mean films with kids in, or films? For
Oh, God.
Oh,
Oh, Abby.
films for kids. Very clearly films for kids. Thank you. Films for kids.
So what film are you looking forward to?
I don't know anymore. Sounds put me off. So I'm most looking forward to films for kids, but ones that are actually for adults.
Yeah, all about the
So-
parent jokes.
Yeah, exactly. Turning Red, that was a great film recently. I like a film that's about weirdly like puberty, going through changes. Big Mouth is amazing. It's not for kids, but that whole like the issues that kids have to go through and making them regular and fun.
Oh yeah, like Mitchell's Machines and Machines was a really good film, like
Yes.
growing up and family. That was great.
Yeah,
You love seeing kids in turmoil. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I guess so.
Going through trauma. You love it. Okay, got it. That's your type.
So this year, obviously, Inside Out 2 is coming out.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm the most excited. I feel like I have waited forever for this. And in fact, what I was just trying to find was when Inside Out 1 came out, which was 2015.
Oh,
That is
wow.
so
9
long
years.
ago. Yeah.
Mhm.
And again, she's going through another change, isn't she? And like the bit in the advert is about a new console coming in and just like trashing. Like, I love the idea that you can show such powerful emotions as when you're a kid, just with such simple and fun cartoon stuff. Like when you're a kid and everything suddenly you're like, oh my god, my whole world has been flipped upside down. And but in the cartoon world of Riley, that's some the what are those big ball things coming through?
Memories.
I like the memories.
Core memories.
No. They're like, I want to say scaffolding ball, but that's not a thing.
I like a wrecking ball.
Wrecking ball. Yeah, it's a wrecking ball coming through the wall and like knocking out the old console, putting in a new console with a bunch of buttons. She has no idea what to do with them. And I just feel like that's just so much how it feels when you're growing up, isn't it? You suddenly have all of this stuff and you're like, I have no idea how to use any of these things that I've just suddenly got access to. Yeah, so I can't wait for that. And it's got
Amy Poehler.
It's got Amy Poehler, who obviously I adore with every bit of me, but also that girl from Stranger Things.
Maya Hawke.
That's her.
Is it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good guess,
Oh,
wasn't it?
really?
Yeah.
Any other person would have gone for 11. I don't know why I thought of that name.
This
The
is like
main
when Lou
character.
said to me that the tall woman from Game of Thrones is in Ted Lasso.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
again, anyone in the entirety of the world, if you say that, is obviously thinking of Brienne.
I don't think I called her the tall woman. I just said the woman. Did I
No,
not?
you said
Is
the
she-
tall, because I was like,
She is
it
tall.
has to be Brienne. She is tall,
And
Yeah.
She was in Game of Thrones.
and she is in Game of Thrones.
When's it come out?
This year.
It does come out this year.
It's 2026.
I just really am excited. So around June, I think.
Ooh.
All right.
And I'm really excited to see what other emotions there's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the trailer it skipped for a few words, didn't it? But
Yeah.
I haven't bothered to read them.
So you definitely see Anxiety, who
Is that
literally,
the orange one?
yeah, turns up
Yeah.
looking the most anxious, and that's my Hawk.
Oh,
And she just she's got all of those bags, hasn't she? And she's like, I'm here to stay. I'm gonna
Aw.
be here for a while. And I'm like, oh. Yeah,
Oh,
she
yeah.
looks like Anxiety. But then there's loads like peeking out from under the basic characters, and I want to know what they all are. But when the guy who made when the guy that made Inside Out first thought about it, I think he had like 26 different emotions that he was
really?
like, could be any one of these that makes up the core 5. That's Rocket yawning and just generally being happy about being rubbed on the head.
Oh, that sounds really good. Cool. Dan, how about you?
I think probably everyone would describe the films I like as like arty art house type shite like that. But
Yeah,
I generally
shitty art house was how Sam and I described it.
yeah, fine.
Yeah.
But I mean, what I like is like good story, well developed characters, that kind of thing. But actually, I've gone for the complete opposite. The film I'm looking forward to this year is Twisters, the sequel to Twister, which was like 20 years ago. I can't remember how long ago that was actually.
It's got to be at least,
yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. But actually, I can't wait for that. I loved Twisters when I was Twister, the original, when I was a kid. 1996 it was out, so I would have been
Oh my god.
years old. And I just watched it so many times.
48.
Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I don't even know what the plot's going to be about. I can't imagine it's going to be much different than the first one. But
Yeah, I
just
could
with-
put money on what's going to happen.
yeah, it's just going to be the same, but with better special effects, maybe, isn't it? And
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
cows, I guess, flying around. Yeah, so it's going to be really good. I love it. Can't wait.
And did you say that it's in Oklahoma?
The first one was set in Oklahoma. Who knows where the second one's going to be set?
Probably Oklahoma.
Maybe Oklahoma.
It's just so reminiscent, isn't it? The 90s, where like there were so
Yeah.
many disaster movies and they were really entertaining.
Oh, I
Yeah.
hated the disaster
I,
movie.
me too. Hated
Yeah.
every
Really?
one of them.
There was like Dante's Peak. That was a good
Oh,
one.
that was a
as
great
well,
film.
with Pierce Brosnan. Pierce Brosnan. was in
Yeah.
that one, was he? Yeah. That was a really good film. I loved that as well. Yeah.
What was the one with Mark Wahlberg and the water?
Deep Impact. That was
Oh.
a nice word, wasn't it?
Oh, that was a
Yeah.
great film, Deep
No,
Impact.
it was not. It was not great.
No, these
that's
are
one of
all
the-
awful.
one.
I loved
Yeah.
all of these films when I was a kid. I can't wait. Whose decision was it that they just plucked a random one of those disaster films and was like, "We'll remake, we'll
This
make a
one.
sequel for that this year." That's what everyone needs: a sequel to Twister.
I reckon they just got a new computer that was really good at making like wind effects, and they're like, "Oh, it's finally time." I'm just waiting for this last piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, because I don't think it's even got any of the original. Like, it's not the original director. Probably not any of the original cast. Anthony Ramos is in it, which is cool. I think we all like
Oh,
Anthony
that's good.
Ramos.
that might change it for you.
Yeah, that might sway it.
Yeah.
But if I remember from the original, like there's a bunch of people that go chasing twisters.
Yeah, like Storm Chasers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but who's doing that?
Storm
That's going to
Chasers.
annoy me even before we've even begun.
How do you get your data?
It's true.
Well, send a drone in. Come on, we're in 2024. You don't need to
They-
be chasing after it in a
That's-
jeep.
True.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Let's
give you
see.
that.
Well,
We'll have to
we'll
wait
reserve
and see.
judgment as we always do.
If anybody listening is a storm chaser, we would love to hear from you. Tell us why you do what you do.
And do you do it
Um,
from home or do you do it in person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
Probably quite
a
expensive.
not nowadays, you can get one in Argos or any other retailer.
I don't
50
think Storm
quid.
Chasers using that.
Don't tell me what they do, Sam.
It's a middle of little drone.
if we get one storm chaser, I feel like I keep saying tracer, and I mean chaser. One storm chaser, they get a prize, and that prize is a personal shout out from Lucy
Oh.
calling you an idiot to your face.
I get that every day of my life.
I know,
That is
and you
good.
are so lucky.
But if we're allowed to do a second one, honourable mention for me would go to Paddington 3. I cannot wait to see that
Oh,
film.
yes.
Yeah.
Paddington 1 and 2, some actually classic pieces of cinema, and high on the masterpiece ability
Oh,
score,
for
right?
sure.
Probably 5s for
Mm.
both of those.
Yeah.
So cannot wait to see what the third one is going to be like.
Casting as well, literally a masterclass in casting.
Yeah.
That film.
Yeah.
Ben Whishaw.
Yeah.
Ben
as
Whishaw, just
Paddington.
perfect.
Yeah.
Although, did I read that somebody else was going to be Paddington?
Yeah, I think they recorded it and then he re-recorded
was
all the
it?
lines.
Oh no.
I can't remember.
Oh
I
dear.
can't remember. No. Like Ben Wishaw's the one that they went with.
Oh good.
I want to say it was
somebody
like somebody
else.
with two. It was like Colin Farrell.
It was somebody weird, wasn't
No,
it? Who would be terrible.
Who's the other one? Bridget Jones.
The other Irish guy.
Colin
Who's the
Farrell's
guy
not
from Bridget
Irish,
Jones?
is he?
Colin Farrell is Irish.
Colin Firth. I mean,
Oh.
Yeah, that's why.
I'm sure it was Colin Firth.
Yeah,
Oh, you were saying that he was in the running for it.
I
but
think
not,
he recorded
Not
it.
that they've recast it in this third film.
Oh, here we go. Look, Colin Firth was originally set to voice Paddington, but dropped out in post production, and was replaced by Wishaw.
Wow.
So that's quite late. Yes, post meaning after.
Yeah,
Surprising.
Yeah.
Which
much
doesn't-
later than pre-production.
Yeah.
Exactly.
and that's-
Even later
that's
than
the
production.
third one.
No,
No, that's
Paddington.
that was from the beginning,
Oh right, okay, yeah. That makes more sense.
and I think that would have been rubbish, wouldn't it? Compared,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's just entirely the wrong vibe.
Yeah. Definitely.
Colin Firth is great, but he's not Paddington.
No, absolutely. Sam, last but not least, it's you.
What is my niche? I think
Ooh.
I enjoy a film which entertains. I like good characters. I like good visual effects, and I like to be transported to a different world and just lose 2 hours in a good story. So
You're
I'm
allowed to say
choosing,
superhero. Sam.
Yeah. I was going to say.
if they
may-
happen to have superpowers,
Yeah.
all the better for it.
Someone's wearing a
Uh,
cape, maybe.
Yeah. No, I love a superhero film. I'll admit that they're not all the best, but I will watch every single one of them. So I'm most looking forward to Deadpool 3 because this is Deadpool's first entry in the MCU now that Disney have the rights to Fox.
Oh yeah.
And Deadpool is being joined by Wolverine. So it's a Ryan Reynolds and
Awesome.
Hugh Jackman team up.
Yay.
And I mean, they had a lot of spoilers and kind of reveals, but there's going to be a lot of historic MCU and wider cast and characters in there. So I think it's going to be quite a lot. It's like Deadpool reinvigorates the MCU, which I think is probably a needed time for that.
Yeah.
I think it's shaping up to be a really entertaining film.
There's been loads of pictures, haven't there, online that just look.
Yeah, they've had to come out and
amazing.
literally say, please stop sharing these because we want some surprises there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to have a massive cast and hopefully they do it well and it's not just like cameo after cameo. But so far, the first two Deadpool films have been really good balance of like some dark humor and really good action scenes. So I'm very much looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think there's been enough of a gap between the other one, the second one, and this one. It's not like it's just they're just churning out another one. It's going to be a good film. Like it's worth the wait, I think.
Yeah.
And I feel like every time Hugh Jackman says his last time playing Wolverine, but I feel like this at some point it actually is going to be. So,
Because he's going to die. That's the problem.
Yeah, he's getting on now.
Yeah, he's not a young man anymore, is he?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm very much looking forward to that. And that is in July.
Ooh,
the only bad thing is that our son loves Deadpool and he's too young to watch any of the films.
Yeah.
So it's frustrating because we're going to have to go to the cinema without him to watch it. Because I think it is still staying as an 18 and R-rated film, even though it's on Disney banner.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to be so good, though. I think that's probably the area that we maybe agree on most as a Forzy is superhero films, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
It's just such a good range, takes you out of reality.
Yeah.
But in just a really
escapism.
good way.
And Paddington.
Who in a way is a superhero.
He is,
in lots of ways.
As you said, loose kindness is the best superpower, the real superpower.
Yeah. That's right. And that's not even a power. We can all be kind. We can all be superheroes. We can all be Paddington.
That's true.
We probably can't all be Paddington.
Yeah. No, Colin first.
Yeah. Hello, Colin. Turns out you can be Paddington.
But if we are doing honourable mentions, then I'm also going to shout out to Kraven the Hunter, which is a Sony superhero film, which I think looks really good. So the Insomniac Spider-Man 2 game on PlayStation, Kraven the Hunter was a main character in that, and he's a really cool character. And he's got his own solo film with Aaron Taylor Johnson playing the main character. I think might be the new Bond. I'm sure he's the front runner at the moment.
Oh wow!
But, the trailer came out. I think it's a higher certificate as well, but it looks a really good film.
Nice.
And also, if we're doing honourable mentions,
yes, we are.
Yes, Sam.
Sonic 3 comes out in December, and the first two films have been amazing.
Yeah, agree.
And Jim Carrey is confirmed to do that, so it's going to be good.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, because he's winding down the amount of films he does.
Yeah,
so I'm really glad he's still doing that.
I'd like, let's let him do this one, then end it at 3, and don't try and do one without him because it just will not work.
Yeah. And they are great to take the kids to.
Yeah.
As well, aren't they?
It's so nice when you see a film and be like, oh, we can all see this. This will be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they always come out on your birthday, Sam.
They do. Yeah.
I don't know when this one comes out, but
this one's a Christmas release.
Oh, okay. So maybe around my birthday.
Any other mentions anyone else wants to do? What's your view on Mufasa coming out?
Is it like a live action?
Yes.
I'm not really a fan of the live action. Some of them I am. I feel like The Little Mermaid.
That's good.
But I didn't really like the live action Lion King.
No, it wasn't either, was it?
No, so I don't know. I'm not enthused.
They're messing with perfection a bit, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I will watch it because I do like that Lion King story and stuff. And so I'm kind of interested to see what they will do with that.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't see it at the cinema, to be honest. I'll probably wait and see it when it comes on Disney Plus.
Yeah, because I think it's James L. Jones again.
Really?
Is it?
I love that guy.
Okay. Yeah.
And when you were going through your endless list of honorable mentions, Sam. I thought you were going to say Joker, the sequel.
That does look really good. Yeah.
Yeah. The first one was amazing. I loved that character. I
Mhm.
did think, like, you know, they've done it a few times. I did think, oh, no one's ever going to be better than Heath Ledger as the Joker. But actually, Joaquin Phoenix is amazing.
Yeah, it's a really different take, but really like good film, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Definitely.
Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn, which would be really cool.
Oh,
Oh.
It's kind of, it's got like musical elements, so I think.
okay.
There's been some pictures released. Like, again, it's like a more serious take on it.
Yeah.
What about Ghostbusters? I'm up for it.
Yes. Looking forward to that. I've always got time for a Ghostbusters film.
Yeah, the most recent one was Afterlife. That was an amazing
Yeah,
film.
that was really good.
entertaining.
That's fun.
That was really good. I wonder if the other old ones will be in the new one.
I think they're in the trailer.
Oh, will they? Oh,
yeah, I think
brilliant.
they're all in the trailer. Yeah.
I've not watched the trailer. Ah, good. Okay, I'm going to check that out in a minute.
Thanks to everyone. What films are you most looking forward to, people at home? Let us know in the comments or on our social media. We would love to hear from you. Let us know if there's any films that you want us to review. Let us know what you think about these films, whether we've made some good choices or whether there's anything different.
So grab your popcorn.
Round up your lads.
Get watching.
And join us next week.
Bye.
So you've got me, Lucy, Abby, Dan, and Sam.
Hi.
What? Why did you do that? Ah.